right stick defense for stealing is back. We changed the logic a lot to look at where the hand is and make sure you're stealing with the correct hand at the right time. So that feels a lot better.
I also remember one.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. And again,
Substitution. Completely new group for USA. And Team World making a change here.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Daniels, and it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Good ball movement here by Team World. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by USA.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers. How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
USA shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week, one great show after another.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll fall.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sohan, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Count it. MP's got 5.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
The shot's good.
MP has all the confidence in the world. Excellent job not being distracted by the defense.
MP's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for Team World, Andrew Nembhard. At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
MP. Here's Holmgren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And USA leads by 1.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. USA leads by just 1.
The visiting team.
We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
On the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
He takes it in. Nembhard the pass to Wembanyama.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Mathurin in at the 2-guard position. Wembanyama, right side, over Williams. Wembanyama gets the bucket. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's MP. Right through contact.
MP runs into some tight defense there, but doesn't let it bother his shooting motion at all.
And stolen by MP. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for USA.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's Ivy. Up again. They shoot again. It's another look. Rebound by Team World.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
MP passes to Holmgren. Back to MP. MP strong inside.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
Nembhard the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Williams, that's good.
There's that floor awareness on display. MP feeling the overcommitment and then whipping that pass to the open teammate.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Koloko to the left wing. Here's Sohan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Brown the pass to MP. Oh, MP staying with it through the contact.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. A nice shot by Brown. And now a 12-point USA lead.
I love that play from MP. Make somebody else better.
Inside, here's Nemar. Good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Nemar's got 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's USA with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players, sure as you're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
My favorite new things is the takeover system in 5v5 or 3v3 games. Talk a little bit about how the takeover system has changed for my players this year.
Okay, this is really cool. I love the changes here. So one thing we wanted to avoid was, well, it's in the past. You used to be able to set your takeovers, what you wanted. And again, we didn't want you to feel locked in. It's kind of the theme with the player builds this year. And so what you do this year is when you get takeover, you hit the button to activate it, you'll see all the different categories of attributes you can boost.
A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the end. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Here's Middleton, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Middleton's got the first points up on the board for the Bucks. And stolen by MP. Jumps up, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, fantastic read on D from MP. You see how effective he can be on this end.
Edwards looking it over. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Anderson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who provides shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
And they pick up 2. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense there, but MP has the strength, the grit to make the shot despite the pressure.
Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Portis. Conley feeling it out. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. It's a very good look and converts.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Outside Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Now here's Anderson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Out to Edwards. Over MP. And there's Edwards on the assist by Anderson.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Middleton the pass to MP. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had.
Here's Middleton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. For substitution, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. Reed with it, working on Portis. Anderson up top. He has yet to score. Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The rebound by the Bucks. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report.
And you guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode. Every play, trying to do more for his team.
Count it. Portis has got his first points of the night.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the inside, Reed, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's MP. MP converting the top bucket.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Anderson passes to Reed. It's rebounded by Portis.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's MP. MP strong inside.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Poked away and stolen by MP. Going inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Timberwolves trail by 5. McDaniels finds Anderson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Conley against Middleton. They get it back. Reed. And the layup is good. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And the last time these two met, they were able to...
And so that brings... the first half to a close. The Timberwolves.
Your Timberwolves. 38. The Bucks. 31. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. MP out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
This is it to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The pass to Anderson. Over Giannis. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Second chance shot. And that one drops. Edwards got 6 points.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
MP, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's a +5 in that category.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Portis has got his second bucket.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Here's Conley. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, it's tipped. The dive for the ball. Scooped up. MP keeping his balance right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Anderson gets to Conley. Back to Anderson. That's to Edwards. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Down low, here's MP. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get get your teammates started.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Drew Holiday. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And the Timberwolves call time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. 3 EDs.
Substitution on the court.
One minute now into this 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The offensive rebound. Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They've got Shake Milton. Nas Reed out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So it's the Timberwolves now. Timberwolves leading by 17. Edwards drawing the double team. Milton wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Now here's Conley. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. MP getting out in front on the break.
I'll tell you, MP making it a one-man show in transition. How about that athleticism?
Conley against MP. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And Holiday gets to Giannis. Pass to MP. And here's Middleton. Back to MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Conley against Holiday. Here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Milton against Middleton. Driving the lane. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Timeout called the Bucks. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding in the long.
Substitution for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. That's good from Beasley.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
Passes it to Gobert. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Edwards can't hit. Bucks trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
I've heard all about my team through the courtside reports. I want your 3 favorite things about my team. Ooh, for you, Mr. Producer John Smith.
The first thing that I noticed from playing NBA 2K24 was the fact that it feels different than 23, actually. You know, dribbling feels unique. The shooting actually feels completely different. Like, it doesn't feel super sticky compared to 23. It feels super smooth.
It seems very balanced. Like, it seems like the good players are extremely good. The layups seem a lot more consistent with shorter players, which I think.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis and Portis work together inside. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the 76ers, at forward, it's Harris and Tucker. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Well, Brent, for 2 teams that love to get out on the break, how big will transition defense be tonight?
It could be the key to winning this game. However, there's so much speed on the floor tonight. Even when you get back defensively, these teams are still going to try to score quick buckets.
For 3, Maxey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Good. MP's got his second basket.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Holiday. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the active hands by MP made it all possible. Winning plays are his calling card.
Harden scanning the floor. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And Grant, while James Harden is no stranger to trade requests, the Sixers front office, no stranger to him either.
And they've shown the patience to wait for the right deal before.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Drew Holiday out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He contributed 20 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. And you can see his teammates rally around him in that game. Confident performance.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harris. It's hauled in by Portis.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Holiday passes to MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Watch how MP uses that dribble move to open things up. He got the defender way out of position.
Now here's Embiid. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Over at one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you. And if you're not ready for it, they can come at you defensively in waves. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters. And they're going to make you work for every bucket.
To the middle. Here's MP. MP staying focused.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Harden finds Tucker. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. MP, the pass to Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Back to MP. That shot, no good. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Outside Maxey. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Basket counts. Holiday's got 9 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, B.A., the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym. The guy keeps getting...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime.
And your Sixers, you Anthony.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Tucker and Embiid make up the front court. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Sixers trailing. Inside, here's Maxey. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 9 points in the game.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Middleton passes to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Brook Lopez, over the course of his career, has become an elite rim protector and also stretched his scoring beyond the arc. His teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo, said, quote, he competes hard for his team, and he's a big part of who we are. We need him, offensively and defensively, to be great. Brian?
Hey, he's such a key player, Allie, no question. Thanks. Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harris has got 9 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Harden against Holiday. Here's Tucker. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. And the basket by Embiid. He's got 10.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. From 7. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down low.
2 minutes.
Strong finish by Embiid.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid over Portis. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now. Taking a look at the Bucks. At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Drew Holiday out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the 5. Maxey surveys. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Middleton against Melton. Pass to Embiid. They grab their own miss. Outside for Harden. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. MP makes his move. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And the composure that MP has on a shot like that, he felt the contact. He didn't let it throw him off.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Maxey finds Harris to the paint. Here's Harden. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Drew Holiday.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
MP no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 13.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
And the first one at the line. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our